So, welcome to Boxing Media Hub, sponsored by Falcon Contracting. And with me now, I've got a good friend of mine. You're displaying that so lovely.
Thank you.
The current Commonwealth flyweight champion, Nicola Hopewell. How are we doing,
Hello.
Nicola? How are you
I'm
doing?
good, thank you. How are you?
Show me the eye. Show me the eye. Oh, Nick. You can't do things simple, can you? You can't. You just can't. I'd say, look what she did to the other girl as well. Because to be fair, it was just total carnage, wasn't it? It was.
Well, she had stitches as well. It was quite funny after the fight. We both went backstage and 2 seats next to each other in medical room, and we were both just sat there having stitches. I think Gemma's was like down
Gemma's
there.
was quite, it was quite nasty, wasn't it?
Like there, yeah. I think she had as many stitches as what I did, but hers was just in one place because the cut was so big. Where I've got 2 there and that's that, isn't it? 2 there and 3 there.
What are we going to do with you? Hey? This is what you wanted to do.
Yes, nasty head clash. That's what it were.
It's not quite Wilkinson's, is it?
Not really.
But honestly, it's amazing to have you on. The last time I had you on was the 13th of June last year.
Wow. I know it's been a while.
This celebrity status has gone to your head, Nicola, I'll tell you. You just don't want to know anymore.
I do.
Money joking.
I think I just kind of not hid myself away. That's the wrong way of saying it. But
put your head down.
I've just put my head down for this camp here.
Yeah, and honestly, I am absolutely buzzing for you. Hawkan has jumped in straight away, and he's put congrats, Nick, to your win last Saturday at Magna in Rotherham. What a great performance against Gemma Ruegg. I had you winning 8-9 rounds in the fight.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, all the way from Sweden. God, see, that shows how worth it you are. Jam, hi Joel, hi Miss Hopewell. God, there you go. That's a bit. What a fantastic performance versus Gemma Ruegg on Saturday to capture the Commonwealth title. I'm so happy for you and Daz. And I had Daz on.
You did. I watched it.
Yeah, the week of the fight. What a guy! He is superb, and honestly, as I say, let's go back because the last time I spoke to you, you were kind of waiting for the news of the next fight, which ended up being Emma Dolan, which obviously tough fight. It was a bit of a chess fight between you two. Trying to work things out, and do you know what? I think you came out of that with so much credit. I know you didn't get what you wanted, but I think the learning curve you took from that fight has really developed you to where you are now.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that. Like, we took so much learning from that fight and was able to work on it in the gym, and also not just boxing wise, but also mentally as well. Like preparing you for that 10-round fight and preparing you for just that little bit of extra pressure as well, obviously, because if you're doing like a title fight, you need to be focused, and you need to like press conferences and everything like that. You need to be knowing what you're saying, like just literally everything. Prepare yourself when that you go into the ring. Prepare yourself for that 10-round fight, because like I noticed from the Emma Dolan fight, sparring 10 rounds is different to boxing 10 rounds. As daft as that does sound, but it's true. I took a lot of learnings from Emma Dolan fight.
And as you say, let's cast our mind back 5-6 years ago. And the position we're in now is just miles away. You've done so much hard work, and as I say, speaking to Daz and the team, and there's so much love for you, Nicola, in that team, and everyone being behind you. You're all moving in the same direction. You're listening to what Daz has to say. You're always looking at how you can improve, and we're in the big leagues now. I think it's fair to say we are in the big leagues.
Yeah.
And that fight with Gemma was just quality, and big shout out to Gemma as well, because it takes two people to dance, doesn't it? As they say.
Yeah, it does. And like Gemma was lovely out of the ring as well, and like so respectful and everything. So it takes two of us to put on a good fight, and that's what Gemma brought to the table as well. And I knew that fight, I knew it weren't going to be easy. Like when they said it were going to be Gemma, and I've seen Gemma fight several times. I've seen her fight live on the Matchroom card. I knew the pressure weren't going to get to her because she's fought on Sky, she's fought on Matchroom. I knew that she could go, well, I think she'd done 8 rounds. I don't think she'd done 10, but I've seen her do the 8 rounds, and I just thought she's definitely got 10 rounds in her at a good work rate as well. So I knew that it weren't going to be easy. But I didn't want an easy fight because, like, when you're fighting for a title, you don't want easy fights.
Yeah, it's the Commonwealth. It's the British fights, isn't it? Where you do see those best domestic scraps, and you see everything because it means everything. I think everyone wants something, don't they? And they know what the prize is. And Nick, as you say, Gemma is exactly what she says on the tin. She's a warrior. She'll come at you. She'll just keep coming. And
and she wanted that as much as what I did as well.
Oh, 100%.
100%. She didn't come as like just an opponent. She come to win.
Yeah. And I think that's what the beauty of the fight was, is we had you're known for your boxing ability. Don't get me wrong. I've seen you scrap. I'm not gonna we know that you can stand there and go toe to toe. It might not be what Daz wants sometimes, but
he said I'll send him grey.
Yeah. He's not far off, but it's that kind of, you stick to what you do and your boxing ability. You pick your shots well. You throw different combinations as well, and I think that really showed in that fight that you stick to what you do, you win fights. There's no doubt in that. But that 10th round, I'm going to go back to it. I've not seen a 10th round like it for a while. You went absolutely mental in the last round, and Gemma throwing some bombs.
Yeah, sure.
I was like, just Nicola, no, just get out of there. And then you were throwing them back, and Gemma took a back step, which is very rare. And
rare. People commented on that.
And but you know what? She came again, and I think that's what made it even better. It was just such a great fight.
Yeah.
And I mean it as not just as a friend, but a fan. Like, I loved it. I genuinely loved it. And there were so many people that messaged me and said, I was just cracking. That was absolutely cracking. And whoever won that fight deserved it, because you both put 100% in. That's the thing.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%.
You were just brilliant. And I'm just so proud. Genuinely, like, I think Rachel had an early night, and I woke her up and I went, she's done it. And she went, thank you. And then
bless her.
Yeah. But when you know someone, it means a lot more. Hawkan has jumped in. Chloe Watson is ordered to defend the EBU title against Maisie Rose Courtney. Would like to face the winner for the EBU and defend the Commonwealth.
I've had that comment quite a lot.
I'm not saying anything. I let the team do what they do.
Yeah, I'm just going to leave it to them. But yeah, that's come up quite a few times.
It's like I say, you win a belt, the ball's in your court.
Yeah.
So, although you do have the defences, you also have that view of, okay, now I've got a taste of something here. What else can I go and get?
It's funny that you've said that, because I said to Daz last night, because we went somewhere, and I said to him, I said, like, oh, how are you feeling and everything like that? And I said, like, winning that and experiencing the feeling that you get, like, that makes me hungry now that I want to. Oh, what else can I go and get?
He must be thinking, oh no.
I said that to him last night. I think it's just made me more hungry now. I've got that. Now I'm like, oh, what's next?
But I think that just makes you more determined. You know,
Yeah.
there's it's going from being the hunter to the hunted, but
Yeah.
you're still at that stage where you're a hunter because now
Yeah.
you've got that part and you're thinking, right, you're almost got your first kill in the animal kingdom. Now I'm going to go and get what I want next, and it
Yeah.
keeps on building.
It's,
and
yeah.
Oh, I dread to think the monster you're going to become. Hawkan has come in and said Emma Dolan versus Shannon Ryan predictions. He's a sod, isn't he? It's a tough one, isn't it? Because both girls are brilliant.
Both girls are really good, and to be fair, I've never sparred Shannon Ryan or anything like that, so I'm not sure what her strength's like and stuff like that. But I've got to say, after being in the ring with Emma, she is the strongest girl that I've fought. She's the most awkward girl because of her reach advantage, which I think she's definitely got over Shannon because Shannon's a little bit smaller than what I am. So I want to say Emma Dolan. That's
Well, I've
prediction.
got some inside information.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, since Emma fought you, I'm not saying any names, since Emma fought you, she said the massive improvement you've made since your fight with her in the sparring and this sort of thing, that you punch a lot harder now due to the technique that you're now, adapting to.
Yeah.
Clearly, I still don't want to be punched by you. But I'm sure it'll happen one day. But surely that's a massive positive.
Yeah, it's massive positive. I mean, Emma, she actually messaged me. I think it was Wednesday last week, ahead of the fight, and she says a message was to me like, "Don't get drawn into a fight. You're a 10 times better boxer than what you was when we fought. Like, listen to Dad, go and stick to the game plan, and you'll come back and you'll be a champion." That's what Emma said to me on voice note. So, I appreciate Emma. We've done sparring since our fight, and she's a nice girl. We're friends and stuff. So, yeah, I think she's very awkward. I think she'll be an awkward opponent for Shannon.
Yeah, no, definitely.
And deceivingly strong because she is deceivingly strong. I didn't realize that she was as strong as what she is.
And Jam has said Nicola versus Maisie Rose Courtney would be a fantastic fight. They're all stirring, aren't they? They're stirring already.
Me and Maisie's actually already fought in the amateur.
You can't rest, Nicola. You can't rest.
I know. I'm not allowed to rest. But yeah, me and Maisie were a good fight the first time round.
Who won it first time?
I did.
Who's going to win it next time?
Me.
I like this new Miss
Hopewell. Believe in yourself. You gotta believe in yourself.
I like this new Miss Hopewell. Yeah, I did a live watch along on Boxing Media Hub and was so happy for Miss Hopewell. You're Miss Hopewell. There's a ring to it. Yeah, do you know what? I'm just so made up for you, and I know how hard you've worked over the years, and I know what you've been through, where you went through that drought as well of wanting to get a fight, whether it was the right thing to do, whether going over to British Boxing Board of Control, or whether to stick with, anything else, or try different things, or not anything at all. There was a lot going on, wasn't there, at one point? And look at the place we're in now. We got an amazing team. We got a Commonwealth title that you only dreamed of. It's incredible. Oh, I think Nicola's still with us. Are you still with us, Nick? So I think Nick's frozen at the moment. So we'll go. Are you still with us, Nicola?
I can hear you now.
Did you hear any of that?
I think it just froze for a little bit.
Well, I was just banging on about how proud I was of you. You know, the journey you've come on. You know, deciding whether it was the right thing to go over to the British Boxing Board of Control, whether to, you know, at one point you weren't sure what you were going to do. And now we're in a position where we're surrounded by great people, a great team, a Commonwealth title that you only dreamed of back then.
Yeah,
and now we're in
definitely.
an amazing position. And like Jam says, she's a champion and deserves the respect. 100%, Nicola. You've worked so hard.
Thank you.
You've worked so hard,
Yeah,
and you deserve where you're at.
Honestly, going with British Boxing Board, it was best thing for my boxing career. Definitely. Never look back. Just wish I'd done it sooner.
But we all do things, and you know, it comes down to timing. And I think you've come.
Yeah.
Women's boxing with British Boxing Board of Control is bang on now, and you've joined the party at the right time. So I know Nicola's having a bit of technical difficulty here. Nicola, you've got to sort your phone out. Well, Nicola is having some technical difficulties. So as I say, she'll be back with us shortly. Jam has put, would Nicola like to fight Maëlys Gangloff? I know she's a tough ask, but I believe Nicola could do a job on the French woman. Well, if she comes back, I'll ask her, but she's shot off. So what we'll do is we'll finish it up there unless Nicola comes back. But honestly, thank you very much for everyone for watching. You've been watching Nicola Hopewell, the current Commonwealth flyweight champion. Leave your questions and bits and bobs in the comments, and I'll make sure she gets them. Until next time, guys, and Nicola, thank you very much for joining us. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you soon. Have some of this.